Chef Ojay is ready to go. We're very interested to see what he's going to prepare for us today. And of course, as usual, to be sumptuous, and it's something that whether you're watching or not, you will have a taste of it. Stick around.
Hello and good morning once again. You're welcome to In My Kitchen Morning Rave, and it's good to be back. It's actually been a while, a very long time since I've been here, over a month, and I've been itching to come back, so we can have fun as we always do. And of course, it's been fun in studio this morning. Black has been cracking everybody up. I mean, the guy is a comedian, and it's been great to see. So this morning we have something special, I think a proper breakfast, I should say, for our enjoyment this morning, and a very simple recipe that anyone can actually make. You don't have to break the bank to make this one, although things are very expensive, but you can always find a way around it. So I'm making yam porridge and with prawn sauce, some fresh prawn sauce this morning, and I think it's ideal for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's actually a very wonderful stuff. So this morning we'll have everything prepped and ready. You can see my pot is already boiling. I have water in here, boiling and steaming. I have all my ingredients prepped and ready to go. So we'll just quickly take you through what we have this morning on display. We'll start here first of all. We're making yam porridge. So the start of the show is the yam. We have our yam. By the way, yam is becoming a rich man food in Nigeria these days. Very, very expensive. So I have my yam already peeled and cubed. I cut it into cubes, small cubes, because this is yam porridge. The Yorubas call it asaro. You want it to be very, very soft, and has this whole watery part of it that makes it very interesting. So I have my yam cut and prepared. It's already in water, so it doesn't lose color. And also here we have blended tomato, fresh pepper, Shimbo, and Tatashe, or red bell pepper. We have it here already blended, not very, very smooth, a little bit rough, because you want to see the particles in it. Gives it a very nice color. Of course, we have onions, already chopped onions for the porridge, and also for the sauce. We have tomato, fresh tomato that is chopped. This is for the sauce also, and fresh pepper that is chopped. We have smoked fish here. I am using a panla fish. Some people call it melusa, but in Lagos it's called panla, and this is actually has good flavor, very lovely stuff also. And we have our crayfish blended also. Then we have the prawn. This is a king prawn. Some people call it red crayfish, like the big ones in the market, but this is the fresh one. This is not dried actually, so we're using it for the sauce this morning, because it's covered in Lagos. When people have porridge, they usually like to have some little sauce on it. In Lagos, it's like it's a trend. You have jollof rice, you want to put some sauce on it. Fried rice, you want to put little sauce on it. So I'm making this lovely sauce this morning to complement the yam porridge. And of course we have red oil. This will be for the porridge. We have seasoning. We have vegetable oil for the sauce, and we have African spinach. I actually grew up calling this green leaf. Of course, every leaf is green, but I wonder why it was called green leaf. But that's how I met it. So it's called African spinach. I think it's the family of shoko, the one we use for a riro. So we have this also. And then for my porridge, I have this uziza leaf. I'm sorry, I don't know the English name for this one, but it's uziza leaf. This is actually very lovely stuff. The people from the southeast use it a lot. Has good flavor and always makes your food interesting, fun, and tasty, of course. So let's start cooking this morning. So first of all, I'm going to wash my hands. Remember, coronavirus in the air. We're supposed to wash our hands all the time and make sure that Good morning, sir.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll make you laugh in the kitchen. I'll just tell you.
In fact, I was just hoping that this can be on the show, because you've been cracking everybody up this morning.
You'll concentrate on the meal. Wow.
Yes,
we had a table full this morning.
Yeah, very cool.
So how do we start? Where are we starting?
So we're starting here, because first of all, quickly put the yam on fire, start cooking.
All right.
Then quickly get into the sauce.
Okay.
All right. So the first place to start is to. I don't actually help me, but I don't want to burn yourself.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
So just get the yam into the pot.
Okay, I should get the yam
into the pot. Yes.
Okay, let me just focus on that.
All right.
I do that pretty well. Right.
So our water is already boiling.
Okay.
So this will make the yam cook quicker.
Okay.
Yeah, so while we're doing that, we're going to start setting our pots for the prawn sauce. This is a very simple sauce. It's nothing complicated. It's nothing. I know it sounds big, but it's just a simple prawn sauce. You can make it complicated if you want, but I've chosen to keep it very simple this morning. So I'm going to just start doing that immediately. We have everything for that prepared.
Okay.
So we're going to add some oil in here. Just a little bit of oil, not much.
All right.
Yes, it's about maybe 50 to 70 grams of oil. Report. And looking at me like, what's that? Yeah, if you have a measurement scale, this is about 50 to 70 grams.
50 to 70 grams.
Yes, of vegetable oil. So, and
okay, we don't put excess oil.
no, just a little bit, because the sauce is just, a tiny little sauce I want to use for the yams.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, to fry the stuff. So let it heat up a little bit and we'll start frying.
Now, talking about the yam, you can use any kind of yam. Water yam, yellow yam.
But for this, I think the normal white yam or the yellow yam is better.
Okay.
Water yam will be to make it too soggy, to look like a pokore. Yeah,
All
so
right.
I think that's use the regular white or yellow yam. Yes.
Great.
Thank you very much. So
You're
we have
welcome.
our yam in there. So just going to add some onions. I have my onions here, the chopped one this time. I'm going to add a handful of that, just sprinkle around it. Because you want the onions to cook, the flavor to cook into the yam. Exactly. So a very simple recipe, very, very simple to make. So that's fine. And we'll just cover.
Okay.
Help me with that. Just put it right. The lid, then increase the heat.
Increase the lid.
Exactly. So now for the sauce, I'm going to be using the spoon. So I'm going to start here also.
Okay.
We're going to be using these onions. This is it's called half moon.
Half moon.
Half moon.
Okay.
The half moon, yes. We cut it round and cut into two.
Okay.
So you're going to put a little bit of it in the oil. Just a little bit of it in the oil. Yeah.
Is there a reason why you decided to cut it?
Yeah, this way, yes. Because it comes out a little bit finer, and of course, for making this kind of sauce, you want the onion to show a little bit. Yes, exactly. So
attention to detail.
Exactly, it gives it that extra beauty, if you like. I'm going to pause around for a couple of seconds. If you can help me do that. This is called sauteing.
Sauteing.
Yes, so just saute that a little bit for a couple of minutes. Seconds, I mean. Okay, that's about fine. I'm going to be introducing. While you keep stirring, just a little bit of thyme. Yeah, dry thyme. Just a little bit is fine, like a pinch. Then also a little bit of rosemary.
Okay. Rosemary.
Yes.
That's also another type of seasoner.
Yes.
Herb.
Seasoning.
Okay. Seasoning herb.
Then of course some curry. Some curry. Just like 3 pinches. That should be fine.
Not so much.
No, not so much. Just a little. So you just keep sauteing that.
The aroma is different now.
Of course, you feel it. So while you keep doing that, the next now common will be the prawn. Because you want it to cook a little bit, then you extract it from the oil and keep it aside. Because if you cook it with the whole sauce, you may lose it completely because it's not very, very hard when it's fresh like this. So while you do that, I quickly clean my hands and continue cooking.
And this feels like home economics class. Having to do some of the things and then
the practical,
the practical,
food and nutrition and all that stuff. All right, so at this point you can add.
Okay, we don't need to allow it
not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fry it for like 2-3 minutes. But you have to do that gently so you don't crush the prawn.
All right.
Yeah. So we're gonna fry that until it turns pink. Okay. So while Dakwa is helping me with the sauce, Dakwa is a wonderful cook. And I keep hearing that he can't cook to save his life. I don't think that's true.
See? I think at this point, I really don't need to say much, right? You see me cook for the first time, and right now, he's giving me a verdict.
Yeah, he's doing that very, very well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to quickly chop up the vegetable, the African spinach. We're going to be using that for the sauce also.
Okay.
Because we want these things to be like a proper balanced diet. Has everything in there. You know, this has the carbs, but I read something one time that the carbs that you find in the yam.
My sleeves so that I can get into it. Well,
you see the prawn begin to, the flavor is going to come out.
It's
smelling very, very nice.
It's getting a bit hard.
Exactly. So, said that the carbs that you find in yam, like it settles around the hip.
Oh.
And that's why African women have big hips, especially in Ghana.
Oh,
theory is that? I'm just hearing that for the first time.
Of course, not verified, but I read it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna quickly chop off this one. Just not too tiny, but not big.
Okay.
Because the vegetable is also very soft.
And this really looks good.
Yeah, so just keep doing that. The remaining part of the onions that I cut will also come in at some point.
Okay.
So, but you want this one for the flavor.
Okay.
Then also you add that later, of course, for the taste and for garnish. Yeah. So I'm gonna quickly chop this one up. Quickly.
So this particular recipe, is it your exclusive, or is it peculiar to a tribe, a race, a set of people, or is just Chef Ojay special?
Well, I don't think it's special. Prawn sauce is very popular everywhere around the world, in Europe. The Chinese, it's seafood, so yeah. But the combination, I don't think I've seen anywhere. So I tried it one time, and I think it came out very well. So I thought I should bring this to exactly. So at this point, we're going to extract the prawns.
Oh, just the prawns.
Yes, just the prawns. Yes, if you can feel it, look, it's feeling harder now.
Okay. So we just extract
exactly. Extract into here. Don't continue making the sauce.
All right.
Exactly.
No problem. Let me do that.
Gently. I'm very patient with that.
One. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. While that is going on, we're going to check on our yam and see how it's doing. If you can take a look at it, it's beginning to boil slightly. So that's going to cook for about 20 minutes. Depends on how hot your heat is. We're going to cook for about 20 minutes, and we'll start adding the other condiments. And promise that it's going to be very, very yummy.
Oh, wow.
Very, very, very yummy.
All right. So, like, how many minutes in all, aside boiling the yam, does it take for the sauce to be ready?
For the sauce shouldn't take more than 10-15 minutes.
10-15 minutes?
Yes.
Wow.
More than 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
All right. So our prawn is ready, and
I don't think I've worked this hard in the kitchen in a long while, but I like it. I like it.
All right. So we're gonna apply the tomatoes. If you can do that right now. Okay. Thank you. So you're gonna add all of them. Everything. And then continue stirring.
Stir fry, stir fry.
Exactly. All right.
All right.
All right. And while that is frying, I'm going to add the onion in just about 20 seconds. Yes.
Okay.
20 seconds, add onions. And then later, we'll add a little bit of this puree that we made. Of course, it's made from normal fresh tomato, also fresh pepper, onion, and Tatashe and Shimbo. So I'm gonna add it just to give it that,
so that's blended together.
Exactly.
Why do you have the chopped and then the blended?
Yeah, but this will give it more color and makes it a little busy. Because you want something that you can actually chew on. Then this one just make it a little bit saucy, but you want it to be a little saucy for one.
All right, Chef Ojay, we need to leave now because of the newspaper review segment. But I'm sure that before the end of the show, that's towards the end of the newspaper, we'll see the final product and what it turns out to be. But thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for having me in the kitchen.
You're welcome.
Do all the work. I like it.
Ojay, the chef, is done with the
Chef Ojay knows how to do his thing.
sumptuous
Absolutely, this is
asaro
wonderful.
Yam
Wow,
porridge.
this
This
laced
asaro
with
needs
lemon.
another name. You can't give it just asaro. Maybe funkify it asaro, something like that. You know? So,
I'm just looking at it and right I'm in awe. I'm proud of the work of my hands.
You are in Awe.
did he do anything?
Yeah,
Apart
yeah,
from talking?
He just
it helped a lot.
He helped a lot.
Yeah,
Okay,
he-
I know that. I understand that talking
It
sometimes.
helped
helps.
make the sauce.
You understand
also.
that thing when you're in the kitchen with
Oh,
your
my
mom. Sometimes
word.
your mom likes it when you talk and talk. It helps.
Please invite
This
this
is
Siaka
really good,
Anuche to
Chef
come and
Ojay.
eat.
This is nice. I can see the garnish in here. What is this?
With
This
orange.
is orange.
Orange,
Oh
yeah.
wow. What's the reason for the orange?
It is, I mean, like
Just
That's what you
just-
make
just
it
a bit of
okay
extra.
for.
Exactly.
a bit of extra.
The garnish, basically.
Okay. Wow. I think I just need to dig in at the moment. Let's know.
But I trust
Give
you.
it a verdict.
My Chef Ojay now.
It's always.
These left-handed people. Association of left-handers.
As usual.
Chef Ojay, take us through this again.
All right,
some point.
this
Top
is
notch.
yam porridge, a simple yam porridge, or asaro, like we call it.
We call this simple.
With the prawn sauce. Yeah, it's a very simple dish that we can all make. Like the ingredients are something can reach, in every street corner. So
Exactly.
I need to learn how to do this thing. You know.
Oh.
And I mean, I can see the.
So I know woman go use me
I
because
want to taste it because
you
I
make
know
it-
that there was a time you took it out
Yeah,
and then put it in.
Oh, what was the reason for that? You took the prawn out.
Yeah. So it doesn't get.
yeah, just to save it exactly because
Oh.
if you overcook it, it will disappear.
Oh, okay. You cook it
Yeah,
till.
it will disappear in the food.
Oh, nice.
On point. All right. Not too spicy, not too saucy. It's just it sits well in the mouth. And
Thank you very much.
of course,
Interesting.
really
I really need to learn how to cook this. I want to take your wife.
All right, while
Well,
we
you never
allow the
mind,
guys what to...
No, I should respond to this.
But you don't-
cannot take my wife when I
You
get
don't even
married.
have a wife yet.
He's never married yet. So.
You're not married
Oh,
yet.
you
so-
tell me
Okay,
okay,
you
I
don't
want
want-
to take my wife. You want to use porridge to take my wife. What kind of talk is that?
If you cook this for a babe, she'll never leave you. That's what I'm saying.
Ah, come on. This
All
is
right,
not.
I understand you guys' plights. I've told you, I've put out words there. We're going through an ultimate search for...
Please
wife.
remember, in my own profile, just put knows how to make, porridge. Yeah.
Terms
Garnish
and conditions
asaro.
apply. Okay,
Don't
thank
worry,
you
your
very
girlfriend
much. All
tastes
right,
like
Chef
you,
Ojay,
so like
beautiful time with you. It's always a delight having you in the kitchen. I like to
Thank
see
you very
men, cooking and doing it fantastically well. What a woman can do, men can also do better.
Yeah.